smart stitches. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome, and if you are returning viewers, I love you so much, and if you are a subscriber, I love you from the deep bottom of my heart. Thanks so much. Today we are going to learn how to cut this Bubugown. As you can see, so lovely and it's very beautiful. So if you are interested in this tutorial, just watch it to the end. Thank you. Now for this tutorial, I'm going to use 3 yards of this fabric. This is Duchess fabric, and I'm going to use this trimming also. You can get this one where they are selling tailoring material. So now to start, this is the fabric that I folded. This is the front and the back. I folded both together. It's unfolded. So now I took the tape from the shoulder length to the hip length, because I'm working with the shoulder and the hip and the knee length. So to get the shoulder to the sleeve side, this is the illustration. So from the center here, just mark from the center back neck to wherever you want it to stop. So it's going to stop at this place. Now from the shoulder here to the hip measurement is 24. Now from the shoulder to the knee length is 37 as well. So I'm going to mark it like this. So after collecting this line, so I'm through with the vertical measurement. Then I'm going to take the horizontal measurement. Now the hip that I'm working with is 44, and the quarter of 44 is 11 inches. So I mark my 11 inches here. Then I add 3 inches, 2 inches for the ease allowance and 1 inch for the sewing allowance. So making 3. So altogether is 14 inches. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the knee length. I mark out 14 inches here as well. Then I'm going to connect it with the roller. Now to the downside here, I did the same thing to the downside. I mark out 14 inches. So I'm trying to adjust my fabrics so that my camera will be able to cover all this place. So now I'm going to mark out 14 inches downward here. So I'm going to mark it with the ruler. So I have to connect it like this. Now back to the shoulder. From this shoulder here, so the shoulder, I'm going to mark out 3 inches for the neck width. So this is 3 inches. Now for the neck depth, I'm going to mark out 4 inches. So now I'll go ahead to connect this neckline with this, because I'm working with the front and the back. So this is the shoulder slope. I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Then I'm going to slant that side. Now for the back neck, so I'm going to mark out 1 inch for the depth and the 3 inches for the width. So I'm trying to connect the cuff line for the front side. So now this is the back. So this is the 3 inches width and the 1 inches depth. So you can use a curve ruler to curve that side, or you can use a freehand. So now I'm using my freehand to curve this side. So now I'm going to cut it out. So I cut both front and back together. So later I'm going to separate it back. I'm going to separate the back from the front. So now I'm cutting out the shoulder slope. So guys, I'm going back to the hip line. So I'm going to connect this side like this. So I will cut it out. So I'm trying to shape it from the shoulder to the hip, to the knee length, and to the bottom of my dress. Now to the front side there, I will just hold the front side and I'm going to cut it like this. So after this, I'm going to mark 3 inches from this side. So I mark out 3 inches because I'm going to slit that side. So now I'm going to slit only the front side. Then I'll cut out this side. Now I'm done with this. So now I'm going to open this front side alone because it's going to have slit at the downside. So I'm trying to get the center front. So this is the center front for the downside. Now I took my tape and measured 18 inches upwards. So this is 18 inches. So I'm going to slit that side now. Actually, it's depending on your choice. You can make it to be longer than this, but this 18 is okay for me. Now I went ahead to join shoulder to shoulder, the front shoulder with the back shoulder. So I took it to the machine now and join shoulder to shoulder. So guys, this is the piece. I'm going to use this piece for the facing, for the front facing and the back facing. So this is the back and the front facing. I place it directly to this small piece. So I'm trying to use chalk to mark it out like this. So I'll cut it exactly the way it is. Then I open the front side, the slits of the front side. So now I'm going to use this facing to turn it to the negative side after stitching it. So I'm done with this. So I will just use it to turn the next side to the negative side. So you guys are done with this. So this is the slit for the front side. So I went ahead to just fold it and stitch that side, and this is the next side. So as you can see, the slit and everything, and I've joined the side and also the slit side. So at this point, I'm going to place this trimming to this next side like this. So I place the trimming like this, then I go ahead to stitch it. So I stitch it from the front, from the neck side to the down slit side. So I'm done with this also. So back to the sleeve side, so I mark out 8 inches. I'm going to knot this side and fold this side, then I'll stitch the remaining part of the dress like this. Then I folded this one with 1 inch for the sleeve side and stitch it round. So after stitching it, this is it. Now to the next side, I'm going to hem in that side with hand needle, or I can use the gum stay. So I will just place it like that, then I press it. Then the down side, I just fold it and hem all the down side. Now from the shoulder, I'm going to mark out from the shoulder to the waistline, which is 15 inches. Then from the center front here, I'm going to mark 8 inches. So I'm going to place the belt to this side. So I mark out 8 inches from this side. For the both side, I'm going to place the belt for the only front side. So I'll stitch it to this side. So just like this, and I want to stitch the other one like this also. So now the next thing, I'm just pressing the clothes to make it to look perfectly. Hope you are enjoying this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share it to your friends. Till we meet in the next class. Bye bye.